Alright, and we're live. Steam really doesn't like PlayStation 5 controllers. Mint. Oh, you mean like mouthwash. I'm not a big fan of mint. But I can tolerate it. Mouthwash like licorice. Well, oh, and that's just the title screen. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Master volume. Actually seems pretty okay. Subtitles? Is this voice acted? That would be interesting. Display. I don't know, can it handle VSync? Ah, yes. We did have bubblegum flavored mouthwash as a kid. We just finished a tube of strawberry toothpaste, and we got regular adult toothpaste for the first time in several years. Oh yeah, this has the vibe of like an 80s futuristic movie. Definitely got me thinking of cinema. I hope it hurts. Crew 5. Elapsed time 147 days. Planned shipment duration 382 days. Spacefire Tuplar. Pony Express long haul. They're haulers. I hope this hurts. Days before the crash. An orbital body has been detected 21 AU ahead of the vessel. Please make a manual correction 1.4 degrees leftwards to avoid impact with unknown mass. It's locked. Extreme warning. Direct collision course to orbital body 1.9 AU away. Engaging autopilot to recorrect vessel. Advise crew to take up emergency positions. 4,000 credits docked from crew pay package for failure of navigational staff. Oh, I lost money? There's nothing else to be done. And here we are. Utility. Fire extinguisher. Danger. Pony Express protection kit. Use only in case of emergency. Captain access only. Code scanner required. An emergency generator. Employee card. Anya. Emergency key. I can't take anything else. Oh no, a length of 9 line rope. Hopefully I won't need that. I'm not sure why I'm doing this, but crash imminent. Rise and shine. Don't be daft. Oh no, it's furry bait. Polly says lend a hand. Giddy up. Oh, I see. Oh, this is probably a dream sequence. Oh! Holy, hi. I'll go the other way. Nothing bad is happening. This is fine, everything is fine. Just a little frazzle. Nothing to it. Whoa! Giddy up! There's nothing wrong here, just rise and shine. Lend a hand. Don't be daft. Gonna be just fine, it's okay. Alright, maybe everything's not okay. Need the light on my face, thank you. 2 months after the crash. Anyone else will do the same thing. We ain't touching the damn cargo. The hold is locked down for a reason. The only thing worse than dying slowly is not getting paid. But it could be something useful, I think. Could be what? Hopes, dreams, and marzipan? Huh. You don't have to. If it helps us survive, it's worth it. Man, Pony Express bosses really ain't chill at all, huh? Come on. A quick look on her. How exactly is this group therapy committee plan on getting in there? Oh, right here, boss. You're looking at the meanest swing in the regional junior baseball team. Straight up nearly crooked. Corked a kid once. I can take the utility ads and you were goddamn born fully corked. That's enough, Swansea. There has to be an in case of emergency way inside. If I remember correctly from the safety protocols, the doors should have an alternate access code. But it can only be uncovered using a code scanner device. And only the captain has access to the scanner. Of course, go ahead and ask him all about it then. Maybe he'll sing the blues too. We don't need him if we find the scanner, get the code and open the hold. For better or for worse, I'm the captain now. I'll figure it out. Right on. So that was a tutorial. Ah. So...
Polly says, I love working on toolbar. It means I have a lot of friends. It also means I have responsibilities. Always remember to log your hours. Yay!
Well, this game certainly has little appeal. As that goes without saying. I'm only here while I'm on my way to work. Well, thank you for being with us even for a small amount of time. How are you? Good thing we had extra medical mattresses. The floor isn't that bad. See, a Game Boy and a comic book. No. Gaming. That's a gaming magazine. Looks like there's plaster everywhere. Probably sealant to stop leaks. Water, gelatin, sweetener, tonic, recipes, cake, drink. Cake, drink, meat pie, bread, spaghetti, bologna, carabrana, alfredo, lasagna, Poli's Delights. Pony Express presents Papa Poli's Delights for the long haul. Water pouches. Nutrition pouch dispenser. Dragon breath. Item packet. A convenient and stylishly modern pasteurized water sack. Perfect for on the go while working rehydration. Remember to not ingest, shower, or sink water. Only designed water sack for consumption. It's safe for consumption. So don't use it to bathe? Gelatin pouches. Oh, Dragon Breath must be the brand. Enriched flavor receptacle gel. Created by ingenious kitchen artists for optimal mouthfeel. Chew before swallowing. Injected with necessary something and other supporlites. Something biological sources. Restricted item. Sweetener. Captain's access only. Use code scanner to retrieve dispenser code. Strictly captain access only. Sweetener to be used only for crew morale boosting activities. Celebration prohibited in case of mediocre performance. You can only get sugar if you work hard. Tonic. Acquire the following ingredients from the dispenser. Nutrition pouch dispenser tonic. Bitter and zesty tonic water made to spice up the blend. So this is something that the crew can get, but isn't technically sweet. It's stimulating. Cake recipe. Pony Express standard multicultural and multi-occasional celebration cake mix recipe. A party in a bag. One set of ingredients provided per haul. Communal birthdays are encouraged. Oh, so you don't make the cake a bunch. Water and gelatin, step 1. Step 2, cake base and sweetener. Enjoy Pony Express standard celebration cake. Do not consume more than 2 slices. Pony Express is not liable for any personal injury or sickness resulting from failure to adhere to company guidelines. What the fuck is in this cake? This is drink recipe, water, sweetener, and tonic. Looks good. Water and tonic, drink base plus sweetener. Enjoy the Pony Express specialty mocktail drink. It's not alcoholic, actually. We can't have you drinking on the job. Crashing the ship. Ah. I'm sure I'll have to do some puzzles. Oh. Oh, this is terrifying. Diabetes in a slice. We'd be dead without this thing. Never thought I'd be thankful for Pony Express grub. This machine was empty even before the crash. Swansea saw to that. Looks like it'll be soup again for dinner. You want rock, paper, scissors for the chicken noodle? How much food do we have left? I'd say like 4 months-ish. Less than the remaining air supply. But we can make it last. In theory. We'll be starting to poke new holes in our belts pretty soon to pull that off. Man, my mom will straight up stuff me when I get back. I'll look like Swansea. We'll have a rad story to tell, though. They might even write articles about us. We could be on TV. It'll impress the ladies, too. Hell yeah. The real problem is us running out of toilet paper. Fail stuff, man. We should leave that part out of the press. Hey, Swansea has been like this towards you for the whole internship? That's just how he is, man. Didn't want a spud like me follow him around for an entire year. This isn't really the internship experience anyone had in mind. Don't let him push you around too much. His bark is worse than his bite. He may be cranky, but he's legit a wizard of a mechanic. I was like, you rock! So this is what years and years and years of experience looks like. I'm sure he appreciated that. Okay, I just figured out how to run. Medical room. These are all we have left. This vent has been busted since forever, at least according to Swansea. Probably beyond wreck now. Doesn't get a signal anymore. Unfortunately, Anya and Swansea's playlist survived the crash. He doesn't want to keep still anymore. What about the painkillers? It just hurts him so much. I can't stand the noise. You did make it through nursing school, right? Pony Express sure does know how to cut corners if nothing else. I was thinking, we never went back into the cockpit after we dragged him out. It's almost entirely foamed up. Kind of a miracle Curly didn't end up fossilized. But it could still be unstable. I just think, well, it's the only place a code scanner could still be. Otherwise, we're shit out of luck. I'll take a look. I know you'll figure it out, Jimmy. You're so capable. Oh, also, well, I was hoping you could help me with the captain. Curly? Right, sorry, with Curly's medication? People have to be worth their titles. Don't you think, Nurse Anya? Yeah, forget I asked. I'll take care of it. Are you gonna feed Curly his meds? He really suffers without them. Yeah. His bandages are also looking wet. I know. We're out of fresh ones. Alright. 10 milligrams of oxycodone and extended release capsules. The good stuff. For real. This is the shit. Sorry, I know nothing about oxycodone. What do you mean? Hold still, yeah? I don't like this any more than you do. You know what they say. Pain is how we know we're still living. I can't bear to listen. Excuse me, sorry. Duh. I don't know if they just didn't want to animate it and they leaned into the sound to deliver what they wanted, or if it was intentionally like that because they're like, oh, the sound of it would be so much better. Either way. Wow. And the low poly makes it really effective. Alright. Anya ran away. Oh, she's having a moment. We don't have a whole lot of painkillers left. But you still want to keep... Why do you think he did it? Does it matter? What answer would make you feel any better? I have to believe that our worst moments don't make us monsters, Jim. I have to, even in this case. He tried to take us all down with him, Anya. The way I see it, there's two reasons to keep him alive at this point. Guess the important bit is that we all agreed to it, for one reason or another. I'm still feeling nauseous. I need a minute. Ah, okay. It's interesting to have done the actions of Curly without having known why. Insulation foam that was automatically discharged when the hull breached, blocked off the compromised parts of the ship, and kept us alive. I can't actually talk to him. Unfortunate. It's scary to think about being so cut off from other people in that way. Not having a way to communicate. And especially in an enclosed space where everyone has every reason to believe the worst and you can't actually defend yourself either. Ain't you supposed to be figuring out a great cargo robbery? Why are you standing out here? None of your goddamn business. Everything is my business now because of Curly. I don't want to keep having this conversation. Right, Captino. I'm working. Blue-collar fools can't afford to stop working even when the machine does. Go figure. And before you start, I'm taking a break. Don't you worry, I ain't going over my break time allowance. Huh. Working on what? What does it look like in there? It's a solid wall of foam. I'm trying to see if I can break it down enough to get something useful out, any of my tools. But if I breach that foam and break the air seal, it's lights out for all of us. I ain't letting anyone else mess around in there. Even Daisuke? He's your intern. He's supposed to be helpful. You think I'm letting that knucklehead in there after the crash roughed up the ship? Our so-called nurse nearly skewered her leg when the vent hatch was open during maintenance. And that was before the crash. I warned her, but it's in one ear and out the other. Then there's that teeny bopper thinking only with his downstairs long nose. Just like my useless kid back home. So no, ain't letting anyone mess around in here. Alright, Swansea. Keep me updated. Giddy up, says the... Giddy up, Galaxy. Yeah, this definitely feels like the Alien movies or something. Or them on the USG Ishimura. This should be useful if the main power shuts down. A length of nylon rope. Code scanner. Swansea hasn't let anyone in the utility since the crash. Says it's filled with foam. This game has excellent sound design. Are we doing the right thing? Let it be medicine, food, or water. What do you guys think we've been shipping? If it's spare parts, then maybe me and Swansea can repair the ship and we can get out of here. Right, Swansea? Quit yapping. Well, get on with it. This is all you. I want duly noted that I had no involvement in this. Entry prohibited to unauthorized personnel. Captain's been equipped with a standard issue code scanner to unlock the door in case of emergency. Damage sustained to cargo will be deducted from crew pay. Unnecessary trespass into hold will be deducted from crew pay. Accidental door breach will be deducted from crew pay. Loss of code scanner will be deducted from crew pay. Fun. Four, 5, 1, 7. And now I have learned a important, what do you call those things? Game mechanic. And there's a very interesting way to do it. I guess I'm still probably tutorializing. Or being tutorialized at. 45, 17. Four, 5, 1, 7. This game really loves pretending to break. 7 days before the crash. Was this a fucking Tarantino film? Are you listening? Yeah, damn. I'm so sorry. Couldn't sleep again. But I passed the psych eval. Well, you gave the same answers as last time. I do wish you'd open up a little more, Captain. These evaluations aren't just about you. As long as I'm fit to fly in your eyes, are ya? Oh, stop it. Guess that means I can only have one more eval left to do. Jimmy? He acts as if I do these things for fun. Then I have to make a report with things like, I found myself sexually excited at the sight of cartoon horses. I found myself sexually excited at the sight of cartoon horses. I think that would be awkward to for your coworker to have to know. For both of you. I find myself sexually excited at the sight of cartoon horses. Well, I could take it off your hands. Really? I've known him for a long time. He won't try any bullshit with me. I suppose you are the captain. I am the captain. Thank you. What a relief. Oh, before I forget, Swansea asked me to give you this. They can't expect to perform miracles. Not sure what it means, but it sounds like fun. Good luck, Captain. Oh, now I get to see what Jimmy looks like because I was seeing through his eyes before. Dicey described his experience as an intern so far as Awesome, super cool, and like totally awesome, like really awesome. Should I be worried? Swansea and Daisuke have been fixing this broken vent for days. Best to stay away. I've been bringing the same playlist along for years. When it's right, it's right. Oh, the color grading's different. All the foam made everything all brown. So the... Oh, wow. I see. The screen is supposed to make folks feel at ease with different environments. It probably has other different like day and night settings, different environments. This is probably a like a lamp that provides like mock sunlight so you don't get vitamin D deficiency or something. Anya and Daisuke really get intense about game night. He's always insanely lucky too. Drives her crazy. This thing's been out of coffee for over a month. It's for the best, the caffeine keeps me up anyways. A trucker's kinda meals. Kinda fast, kinda cheap, kinda edible.
Polly says, teamwork makes the dream work. Yay!
At ease, pony boy. Polly says, lend a hand. Teamwork is the soul of success. When you have completed your tasks, always check on other tasks. HR complaints about poor team synergy may result in collective punishment. Polly says, rise and shine. Sleep is the best rest after a long day of work. Earn that rest. Don't overdo it or fall behind. Do not indulge in over 5 hours of rest. Polly says, giddy up, Galaxy. Punctual delivery is our pride and promise, no matter where you are. Late deliveries will be docked from your personal credits. Polly says, don't be daft. Proper preparation prevents accidents. It is your responsibility to keep yourself and the crew safe. Medical expenses will be docked from your personal credits. Well, it's gonna suck for Curly in like 7 days. The door to my quarters. I'm still on the clock though. Ah, here's Jimmy. And Pony Express said they don't provide onboard entertainment. Feels like there's always something broken in that room. Supplier's starting to show her age. Pass inspection, right? Shouldn't be an issue. Plus they added Daisuke last minute. Didn't account that there'd be 5 of us now. I really should have made a bigger stink about that. Maybe you should intervene? Or we could just close the door. Your call. Ah, these are cryo sleep pods. What? I see. Seems like Swansea is teaching Daisuke the basics. He's got a long way to go. Well, I can see the issue. The kid was brought just to make me suffer. And turn my ass. I was just trying to fix the vent. How did that trigger the emergency foam? Because you're talented in all the wrong ways. I would have dealt with this, but only you can unlock the ads case. Every goddamn thing has to go through you. I'll handle it. Hang in there, Daisuke. I think I got it. Ah! Hang in there, yeah? Oh, so all you need is an axe in the present day and you can chip away the foam and kill everyone. Yay! Youch! Ugh, strong stuff, huh? Get it through your goddamn skull, that vent is strictly off limits. Fully fucking collapsed inside. You looking to get impaled, electrocuted, and cooked? Yeah, but like, you can't fit in there to fix it, right? So I can totally handle it. Captain, give me the ads. Swansea. This could have damaged the pods. Can't let something like this happen again. Yeah, I got it loud and clear. Keep that until you've cleaned this all up, yeah? It's okay to be big, boss. My Gramps was super huge. And he lived until like 60. That's not the compliment you think it is. What are you standing around for? Clean this mess up. I take it I undiagnosed you with being sane then? Just off center, but it's what keeps me on my toes. I'd say I do yours. I want to hear all about those cartoon horses. Is that something you were born with or a recent develop? Alright, shut up. Let's go to the cockpit. This is pretty entertaining so far. That's the bathroom. Ran right past it. Silly me. Oh, it's doing that thing again. I guess we won't actually get to the Psyche Val then. There's no way the cockpit stairs are that long. Yeah. Wow, this game is psychosis fueled. It's like you walk right into a slice of life into the... Never mind, this game is beautiful. Oh. This isn't too dissimilar to a part of our headspace, actually. Definitely want that as a reference. Of course, I know something horrible is about to happen. It's funny. It's even more comforting because it's somewhat familiar. Just by chance of our own mind. Oh, well, I guess we are having the Psyche Val, never mind. Silly me. I need to leave this here just in case. Not sure this geriatric thing will be used in a real emergency. But Big Swan swears they're more reliable than anything made this decade. Huh. Jimmy bet me 50 credits this thing will never see the outside of this locker. So far he's winning. You can't just make up something for this? It's not like these avowals ever go anywhere when we get back. We'll power through it. You'll have to complete your mandated tasks as co-pilot efficiently to your fullest capacity. Oh. Have you been able to complete your mandated tasks as co-pilot efficiently and to your fullest capacity? Let's see. I'll just put good for that one. That's all of them, done and done. How are things otherwise, off the record? I like it. We're in control here. Didn't think we'd ever take to being a freighter pilot as well as you have. With how you've struggled back on Earth. Sure, all I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. Honestly, it's kind of annoying. So what is it? How come it always seems like you're standing on the edge of a bridge with your feet in cement? Lately, I've just been thinking, is this enough? Should I just stay here because I've been successful at it? A good long-haul freighter captain? And that's bad? That's what I'm saying, it's not. But it's terrifying. I think, am I figured out? Is this all I'll ever be? Or do I take the risk and try something new? Even if I'm bad at it. I guess I get it. You reached the highest rung on this ladder. And now you're thinking you might be on the wrong ladder altogether. Still a long way down from the top no matter how you look at it. Well, I'm still climbing and climbing. Something like that. But hey, you know I believe in you, right? Here. On Earth, doesn't matter. Huh. You should write that on the psychoval. Message incoming. Oh no, the big guys themselves. Guess that's my cue. I'll see you later. Oh, I guess we don't get to find out what the news from corporate was yet. That's interesting. I can't leave. I think I'm controlling Jimmy again. Trying to figure out what we... Dragon Breath. If it all says Dragon Breath, then that means it's the same company that provides our food and drink anyway. Right? Oh no.
A business operating at a steady profit can give its workers security and employee benefits. Operating at a profit, a business can provide the employee with comfortable, colorful working conditions, high wages, and steady employment, first aid and health protection, accident and life insurance, time off for vacation. The employee working for a profitable business can maintain a savings account, own his own home, and have plenty of leisure to enjoy the peace and quiet of family life. When investors receive a business operating at a steady profit can give its workers security and employee benefits. Operating at a profit, a business can provide...
Is this a game about workers' rights? Amongst other things. It might just be.
Here, in fact, is the answer to a dream as old as man himself. A giant of limitless power at man's command. And where was it science found that giant? In the atom. A particle so infinitely small that it takes over 100
What is this? Oh, you got all the good public domain stuff. Oh, this is a meatpacking plant. This is a meatpacking plant in black and white with a horror soundscape. That's clever.
Step right up, folks. Here's the answer to your problems. Dr. Utopia's sensational new discovery isn't.
Oh, now we get to finally find out what dragons. It's mouthwash. It's mouthwash. It's mouthwash. Can you subsist on mouthwash? 2 months after the crash. This is mouthwash? Unfucking believable. There's gotta be an ocean of this stuff in here. This room looks freaking endless. This is what they'd have 5 people hauling for over a year? All of this? For mouthwash? The sugar content probably offsets any potential as a disinfectant. Disinfectant? Where are you? Let me see that. 14% ethanol. Huh? Ha 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 ha! I suppose it'll smell good at least. That's right. That's right, kiddo. You can bet your ass on that. What are you doing? Stop that! Woo-wee. Oh, shut up. I'm just an old codger taking care of his dental hygiene. You hear that? That's the sound of 15 years of sobriety popping like a cyst. A glorious, magnificent, hot, red cyst. Good riddance and cheers. To Captain Curly, here! Guess anyone can get seriously blasted off this stuff. Yeah, and kill you on the process. This can't be real! There's no way. Now we can go out in style. Daisuke, come here. Anyone ever teach you how to drink like a man? Yeah, that was what my thought was. As an addict, we definitely... 6 days for the crash. Break the news. What was the news? After all these years? Just like that? Oh. Well... Is the company going under, maybe? The chance Curly did this because he was suicidal. Surprise! Surprise! Look at your face! Gotcha. Cheers. Wow. What's the, occasion? We only get one communal birthday party per trip, right? So we can have it whenever. Only one person can really be surprised birthday per trip. We did Swansea last fall, remember? No way, I can't believe I missed that. You were next on the list, so congratulations. Hate to say it though, your duties have to extend to even your own birthday party. You're the only one with clearance to make the cake. The recipe is there by the machine. Hop to it, Captain. This game is fucked up and depressing. I mean, I guess that was the point. I kind of knew what I was getting into here. To a degree, but, it's... wow. I've heard the fans of this game compared to the fans of Undertale. Even though this game is only a couple of months old. Well, I think it came out in, what, like August, maybe? October? Well...
Polly says, the Pony Express Darn Hard Space Rider Tupor is one of our fastest and safest ships.
You're not gonna make it out. You're not gonna make it out to pasture. Yeah, I think the company is dead. Sorry for jumping you. This whole thing is corny. But you know, it's kind of a tradition now. I dare you see her. I almost look forward to it. Nothing. Yeah, no, I agree. I hear they used to provide unrestricted amounts of sweetener and karaoke machines for halls. Things got violent. I think you need to use the code scanner. They're really getting a lot of mileage out of that thing, huh? You know how it is. Pony Express being either cheap or lazy. Usually both, no? You gotta use the Pony Express provided cake recipe? At least make it correctly. You should find the ingredients and recipe in the kitchen. Swansea really likes that cake. Don't tell anyone. The only joy I have left on this goddamn... What? Why are you still standing around? Get to it! Could you sneak an extra packet of sweetener in there? Just kidding. Maybe? Nah, totally kidding. Unless... I hope this cake is tasty. Swansea already ate all the candy bars from the vending machines. Why did this have to happen today? Not now. Oh wait, now I want to look and see. Yeah, I need to tell them. Oh, they're having a fucking meltdown on the inside. I see. $23.41. Why not? Gelatin. 4/113. Wait, what? 4213. A mockery of sugar. Lumps are probably normal. Tastes like warm plastic. Oh, nothing happened. Water and gelatin. Ah, I see. Ah, shit. I can't give it extra sugar. Good morning, Evie. Or good evening now. It certainly isn't the morning anymore. I'm playing Mouthwashing, which is an amazing game so far. I'm about to tell my entire crew that they are probably fired. And then I'm gonna crash the ship and try to kill us all. You gotta make a speech. Can't argue with that. Speech! 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 Go on. Hey. What's wrong? That's all that's on the report from management. We will receive the paycheck. We will receive the paycheck for his delivery. I don't know any more than that. Pony Express finally kicking a bucket, huh? What a joke. And where the punchline? I don't have any savings. They can't just do this, right? Pony Express was one of the last man crew freighter companies. The writing's been on the wall for a long time. When did they tell you? Earlier this week. I was instructed to wait until we're closer to the hall destination. But I can't keep something like this from you all. So I guess you got what you wanted. Without the guilt. Jim, if I had known, I can go back to my, how'd you put it, struggle of a life. Anya never got into medical school because she's, well, let's be real. And how many employment years Swansea got left in them? Dicey will be fine. Mommy and Daddy have him covered, so there's that at least. But you? Headed for the bigger and better, right? I'm just working on my life being in a place I don't have to fucking escape. That's what I was trying to tell you. Nothing more. We're the ones you're trying to escape? Leave the dirt behind you now that your boots are clean? That's not what I meant! It is what you meant. You just couldn't frame it to yourself in a way that kept you as the hero. Abandon the crew but remain a model captain. Unbelievable. Well, what am I gonna do? Let's have some fucking cake, Props to the Twilight crews of the Tuplar. Props to our captain and his new prospects. A large kitchen knife. Regulations say I should keep it locked up behind a scanner. Oh, this is interesting. I really like how they're making me have control of this. I'm just rocking it back and forth. This is not how you're supposed to cut a cake. I dare say. Wow, this is probably gonna be the most iconic cake since the cake from Portal. Wow. Three months after the crash. Oh, so it's been a month since they found the mouthwash. And I'm Jimmy again. Check on Curly. I can't sleep, not with that noise. He's still asleep. Maybe she's up with Curly? He keeps sleeping outside utility. Just a handful left. Once these are out, we'll have nothing to keep him quiet. I don't know if he's been given his medication yet. Gotta find out, yeah. I'm gonna explain my psychology a bit. If I'm making a choice to close these two sets of doors or leave both sets open, if I'm making a choice to keep both sets open, I'm making a deliberate choice to give him view of seeing someone who's coming or any view outside the room that he is in. If I am closing the door behind me, but I'm in here with him, then it's an intentionality that we are in here together. But, of course, this could still be something I'm using to trap. If I was a abusive caregiver, obviously I want to close the door all the time, so that I could do anything I want without prying eyes. But I also recognize that, especially that scene where Anya literally ran away while I was feeding Curly his medication, she was in a line of sight of him from his bed, of seeing her about to vomit from him getting medical attention. And I closed the door during that time because it felt like maybe that would have been a little upsetting. So controlling his line of sight or giving him more allowances for line of sight makes sense in different situations, and of course can be used in positive or negative ways. If the crew is sleeping, and especially if he's making a lot of noise, maybe we want to close the door for our comfort, but then we won't know if there's something else wrong. He's very upset. I wonder if there was something we could give him to be able to communicate more. He obviously can't write with a pen and pencil. Someone would have to make a board. There's like a computer program you can get on tablets and stuff like that that's for folks that can't verbally speak to be able to communicate with others. But you can also make a board of simple communications with like a whiteboard, for example. Just did a loop. There's no reason Curly should be that loud. That's really interesting. But I guess sounds carry. No, I understand completely. But that's how it has to be. Hmm? Oh, it's you. Jimmy, not able to sleep either. It's, quote, nighttime. Why are you talking this late? Anya, are you crying? No, don't worry, I'm okay. We all need to keep it together. Oh, I'm keeping it together. Don't you worry, Captain. He's making noises again. Did you give him his meds before, Anya? No. Must have slipped my mind. I'm sorry, I'll do it. No, really, I'm perfectly okay. I said I'll do it. You're getting a lot of use out of that right now. Force out of it. Don't overthink it. I wonder if they've even noticed we're missing back at headquarters. It'd take a rescue ship so long to get here. Might be another freighter they could divert to try and find us. It's not inconceivable. I suppose you're right. I wonder what would have happened if I had already given him his painkillers. Also, it's interesting because of the passage of time. It makes it a lot more... It makes me not focus so much on... Wait, did I just... Oh, yeah, I did. It makes me not focus so much on feeding him with an entire bottle, because I don't know if I'm feeding him an entire bottle. I'm just feeding him from this bottle, but we only see snapshots at a time. We're not... It's not like a full day-night system, so you have to repeatedly do it and, like, be like, oh, why are we filling him a whole bottle each time? It is a tragic irony that now he'll have a hard time finding out if he's good at anything else. The good stuff. Come on, stop with the noise. Damn it. I know what everyone is thinking. The way they look at me. What could I even say? And then, what will she do? Damn it! Here we are now. Me in a driver's seat. Thanks for that. Open up. I hope these make you feel fucking better. I want to cry. That is subtle. Well, okay, it's not subtle, but it's not... I don't know. I'm having a media literacy moment where I don't know if it would be super clear for everyone as it is for me right now in the moment, because it's like the first time we did this, it was uncomfortable, just generally uncomfortable because of the sounds. And I don't know exactly the way in which it is being done. An IV drip for medication would probably be a lot better in this case, but in emergency situations, sometimes that's all you got. That's all you got, and it's the worst of a bad situation. and I didn't feel much malintent, just the uncomfortability of the situation. And we lingered on that because of the, it we only being able to linger on the sounds, and there's an intimacy in that. And in preparing for the sounds and expecting the same soundscape, it was actually almost a jump scare of hearing so much banging and it almost feeling like Curly is getting his mouth fisted. And that was uncomfortable. And the banging just, there's no way I can read that banging as anything other than aggression. And, going with the hope these make you fucking feel better line is now clear to me that Jimmy is a bad person. I don't know. I don't think I'm supposed to like Jimmy. Even if he does find cartoon horses sexually stimulating. Because this was fucked up. And I mean, I already told you about, I already just was talking about the dynamics of keeping the door open or closed. I mean, as a disabled person, we are definitely paying attention to how disabled people are treated in video games, and this feels like a very poignant thing. Actually, part of the reason we're playing this today was because Stephanie Sterling released a video about mouthwashing from a disability perspective and talked about lingering on the disability themes and having to play it multiple times to pick up on other themes. And I mean, I've been centering on the workers rights themes a little bit, for example, because this game is definitely about more than just disability stuff. But going back and forth from Curly to Jimmy in different points in time is clearly a more than just a narrative device or a gameplay device. And I find it interesting that we only get to see what Jimmy looks like in the past through Curly's eyes, and we only get to see what Curly looks like now through Jimmy's eyes. But as far as our perspective is allowed us to show, or allowed us to see, we do not know what Curly looks like before this accident. And that is a dehumanization that I think is happening on purpose. And maybe from a disability perspective, I might even go as far as to say maybe it is a reflection of how, if you were able-bodied or able-minded or were thought of as such, once you are not, or is obvious that you are not, the current you eclipses the past you, and you are only being seen as this invalid husk of a person. And of course, when you have a disability that limits your communication, the vectors of abuse are so much wider because you will have a much harder time telling anyone about the fact that you're being abused. Anya is probably... Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I said all that and then the game transitioned. Take responsibility? I see. Well, I guess we're back in Curly's mind. We're getting internality. I think we're getting internality on Curly without using words. I mean, obviously there's sequences of him talking to others, but I think there's a lot of this like nightmare-scape stuff that is communicating his internality. And I really appreciate it. Warning! Emergency! Critical system failure. But of course, I do understand that Jimmy is entitled to being frustrated and upset and at wit's end. But that doesn't excuse what he's been doing. You should have come. Why? It's mediocre at best, obviously. Sometimes you only get the subpar stuff. That's what makes the really good stuff, well, good, right? Why bother? We all tried to escape. Didn't work for any of us. I've thought many times, is this what peace feels like? And is it good enough? If I'm being real, it certainly isn't the best. So all I can do is try to make my life one I'm not trying to run from all the time. Sometimes I'll be promoted by a house, fall in love. But other times I'll just have some awful fucking cake with my friend. Right now, that sounds pretty fucking brilliant, yeah? So, if you'll do the honors. Right. Well, let me find a knife. Although now, I don't know whose dreamscape this is. Whose internality I'm exploring. A shared internality, maybe? Feast. That's not right. There's supposed to be a cake here. Sorry, Curls. Ha 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 ha! 4 months after the crash. Check on the crew. I can't wait to see how everyone's deteriorated. I'm sure Curly is out of pills at this point. This will be so interesting. There's a big man himself, Jimbo. Listen, 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 this is the best part. Oh, you're a mess, Swansea. It'll be all sad motherfuckers of the Templar in the sky with diamonds. Captain Jimmy pulling the plug on the party before the last call. Where'd that kid run off to? He's gotta work on his stamina. Party's over here! Ah, woo, woo! Find Swansea's employee card. What was that? Couldn't quite hear you, pal. Anya? Oh, you startled me. Sorry. No worries. You thinking about drinking that too? Honestly, yeah. It'd probably just make me feel sick. Wouldn't fix anything. As much as I'd like it to. Right. Hey, I was thinking. Did you know that not all the medicine aboard was in my office? We stored some in the storage locker in the hallway. Why haven't you brought this up earlier? It was foamed up. I didn't think it was possible to reach it. I've been estimating the position of the foam. I think the medicine depot locker isn't too far from the mass of it, so we could try to break it down. One strike too many on a weak spot. Or I get sucked into space. I think it's worth the risk. If nothing else, it's an excuse to get Swansea to hand over the ads. Jimbo! El Capitano! The man with the plan! You done? I need that. This old thing? This was entrusted to me by our previously tragically inclined leader. Big responsibility! But you know all about that, huh? I'm gonna try and get some more painkillers. Do something useful, you know? Oh, I heard all about it. You're looking to pull the plug on this party early. I'm trying to save us. Take matters into your own hands, eh? Be my guest. Think I already feel the ship rumbling and tumbling through space again. Huh, Back to the future. See a phone by the hallway to medical? You can kind of see the locker in there. I need the ads to clear this. Alright. Perfect. Isotopal alcohol. Oh, fuck! You motherfucker! I've been here for like 3 minutes and already the reviews don't do this game justice. Good morning, or afternoon, or whatever. Fucking Christ. How's it going? Damn, she scared the shit out of me, man. Oh, wow, Jim. You did it. Yeah, it actually wasn't that hard once I figured it out. Amazing, really. Sure. I hate to ask you again, but could you have Curly's painkillers? I'm still just makes me so nauseous. You're not serious. Look, I've entertained your sentimentality up until now, but I'm trying to carefully fix things on you. I'm getting us through this. It's find the code scanner. Then figure out the door code. Get the ads. Chop up the phone, but not too much. And best of all, give Curly his fucking medicine. But I'm bearing it, I have to. Because the captain has to take fucking responsibility on this goddamn ship. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Go make sure Daisuke doesn't choke on his own vomit. No, I can... I'll take care of it, Anya. I always do. First person abuser simulator. Love that. Never did find wherever Daisuke is. Choking on his own vomit, of course. We don't need the rope yet. Yeah, that rope is a Chekhov's gun. I'm sure we'll run into some reason to use it, and not for a very great purpose, I'm sure. Ah, there he is. How many have you had? Those will kill you before anything else. I know. My mom found this internship for me. Such a slacker, she said. I don't know. I just never knew what I wanted to be. Never was good at anything. Total screw up. We're not done yet, Daisuke. I just hope she doesn't blame herself. Please just take it. I don't want to look at this stuff anymore. I want to be alone if that's okay. Sorry. Unfortunately, I can tell you from experience, drinking mouthwash will get you intoxicated. And is uncomfortable. I do not recommend it. Having just mouthwash around for days and not food? Oh, it sounds terrible. It sounds like a recipe for self-destruction. Pure alcohol for medical use only, potentially deadly to digest. I wonder why it mentions that. 500 milligrams paracetamol extended release capsules. I don't know how strong this is compared to what we were giving him, but I want to be careful I don't overdose. Kills 99.9% of all germs. Bad breath ain't nothing but a dream. Give Curly his fucking medicine. Well, time to abuse a disabled person again. Whew. Gosh, I'm so tired from yelling at my inferiors. I just gotta let out all of my aggression. I can give him mouthwash. I can give him isotopal alcohol. I could give him mouthwash, isotopal alcohol, or painkillers. I'm gonna give him painkillers though, because I am not a monster. Oh, I wonder what book Fizzle's reading. It's hopefully not as fucked up as what I'm doing. I don't think I understood the pressure you were under before. Fuck. And you tried to tell me. Our worst moments don't make us monsters, huh? You're a good captain, Curly. And you'll be one again. I'll get us both through this. Six hours until judgment. Well, I think that was the only choice I could make. I feel like this game probably has 3 endings depending on what I gave him. But this game doesn't have a save option. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be played in one sitting. Jimmy, get the fuck out of there! You can't hide! My hands won't stop shaking. A lengthy nylon rope. I could use this. I can't use this here. Oh, scanner. Wait, I don't have the scanner. I'm gonna chop you into 20 fucking pieces! Part of a metal pipe that broke off during the crash, still strong enough to be repurposed. Wow. Oh, this might be right after the crash. I'm not Jimmy, I'm Curly. He's trying to kill himself, probably. I mean, obviously he's trying to kill himself. I mean, that's what I've been doing for the last 2 minutes. To be fair. Oh, fuck! Two days before the crash. You doing okay? Yeah, can't sleep. I know how it is, just toss and turn. Or stare at the ceiling all night. I actually kinda like the nighttime window screen. If you can believe it. So I just come look at it sometimes. If you look really, really close, you can see there's a dead pixel in the upper right corner. That's so. Nope, don't see it. In the back of my mind, it's always there. Now I'll go bonkers looking for it. Cheers. I don't think it ruins the illusion though. It's peaceful. But maybe I'm just used to looking at the bigger picture. How many days of transport do we have left? Let's see. Off the top of my head? Around 237 days. Just under 8 months. Hey, why do you think Pony Express put a lock on the medical room door, but not in the sleeping quarters? I suppose for the same reason they put a lock on the cockpit. Safety. Five months after the crash. Oof. Jimmy, help! Jimmy, it's a total emergency! Calm down, what is it? Anya's stuck in medical, the door won't open. What if she runs out of something? Right. Let's go have a look. Anya, I brought Jimmy. We're here to rescue you. Don't worry. Don't panic. Hey, heard the lock's broken. Hey, Anya. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, Jimmy. The rest of our medicine stash is in there, too. Damn, this could be bad. Did you try to really put your back into it? Any wrenches laying around? How heavy is the med kit? Anya, is the door stuck? No. Huh? What do you mean? Look, we're all stressed. We can't go breaking down at every little hardship. Open the damn door. You were right. You were right all along. I should have done this from the beginning. I always believed that our worst moments don't define us. Didn't make us beyond repair. You think I wanted this either? Make no mistake, this isn't my worst moment. Far from it. It's the best decision I'll ever make. Open the door! I'll take care of it. Anya? What does that mean? Curly is still in there with her, right? Yeah, you don't think. Daisuke? You and Swansea know the internals of the ship better than anyone. There's absolutely no other way into medical? Well, Swansea said it was strictly off limits. Like Super Mega not allowed above all else. The utility room. The busted vent in the loops into medical. But I mean, technically a person could fit through it. That's the only way we'll make it work. You listening, Anya? Fine. Come on, Daisuke. I am really worried about Curly. Whoa. He looks haggard. Swansea, we need your help. I know you said utility was dangerous, but I'm good right here, fellas. You know I'm not letting you in there. Off limits. Look, if there's any possibility, Jimbo, letting you scratch at that foam wall would be useless. You only tear this goddamn ship a new asshole. Nothing to be done about it. Bad luck. Till Mr. Donkey. But Swansea, this could be really bad. Just hear us out. We're God's handpicked favorites on this here planet, I reckon. Means we get to name it. So let's hear it for Wake Rock. Whatever's going on, whatever else ain't my problem. Since I'm the happiest man Wake Rock has ever seen. Let's just go, Daisuke. There's no point with him. I don't... Oh. Oh boy. 8 hours until judgment. What? Don't do anything. Stop! 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 I can fix this! Why do you keep fucking saying that? Are you hearing yourself? I'm sorry. We still have disinfectant, right? The one from the extra medical stash? Get it now. The cocktail, The cocktail? What are you blabbering about? That was your fault. You would have never... I had no choice. Useless, you goddamn fucking idiot! There has to be something else. What? Excuse me? I'm sorry? I guess I just don't get to know if they're still alive, I guess. There's like a trauma hole here. Wow. At least he made it out to the other side. We can still help him. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, he must have got cut coming through the vent. That's what happened to Daisuke. I'm already looking in here. At least try to make yourself useful. God damn it. I wonder where Anya is. Probably Anya's corpse, I mean. Take responsibility? What? Oh. This game really likes Evangelion. Just not allowed to go that way. Got it. That is the most interesting, that is probably one of the most oh, excuse me? Sorry? What is this? Huh? Flashlight? Not flashlight. Code scan. Huh? What? Oh, that's fucked. What the fuck? Well, Ooh? Huh? Oh! Oh, okay. So what we have here, class, is a classic case of spatial distortion caused by acute psychosis and the burden of responsibility, obviously. A fractalization of space based on a distortion of consciousness from the trauma of other people's lives being in your hands. A blind beast, aimless and restless. You can't run from it. It's a horse. It's a horse. It's a horse, of course. Alright. Horse, of course, of course, horse, horse, of course, horse, of course, and that's a wall. I honestly didn't expect this. I was thinking a little while ago how this game did not have any sorts of, of failure. I'm like, oh, it has no, like, loss condition, you know? And now we're at a point where there is. I almost feel like I'm playing a mascot horror game, you know? Wow, I didn't expect them to make the cartoon horse all fucked up like that. Dun-dun. Whew. Up, 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 up. Well, here we are. I am blocked in by the horse. It did say be quiet, so here I am being quiet like a good boy. And I was able to get back into the vocal range I wanted as well. The horse is aimless. I am not trying to run from it. Oh. Damn. Well, that was a pretty long time without being trampled to death. Oh, dead end. I do not know if I am playing correctly. I am lost in a maze of horses. I don't have anything else in my inventory either. So... Oh. That's fascinating. I didn't notice the boxes. They started me back off at the beginning. I see. Must be still. Must. Oh. 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 This is some of the most effective horror I've experienced. in a video game for sure. Oh. It also has to do with our very particular trauma, I guess. Cause I don't know, using this as a metaphor for living with an abuser, actually. I was like, no matter what I do, it seems like it doesn't matter. Like I just keep getting attacked. I'm on eggshells. I have to learn how to exist around them. And I'm also being trained. Every time I'm getting caught, being told to be quiet, finally after being attacked with those words for so long. Eventually, I learned that if I'm quiet, I'm punished less. But even if I'm ostensibly safe, I still don't feel safe. Every rumble feels like it is a potential threat. It is, it is terrible. Whoa. Go away. I'm in the middle of something. Take responsibility. Oh my god, that was basically a boss fight for me. Alright. Let us find a way. I'm sorry. I messed up. Don't try to talk. Oh. That reflects what we were doing with Oh, 5 months after the crash. We still don't know how much time has passed. We know reference points, but we don't know if 5 months after the crash is... Well, we don't know how close it is to the days till judgment, or what judgment even is. Probably when they run out of air. I think the vent in the utility connects to medical. But you heard what he said, going in there now. It's too unstable, trying to break the foam could risk the air seal. I just don't want to fuck up again like I did before. You're hard eyeing you. I wouldn't put it past her to do something extreme right now. You and me, Daisuke. We can save Curly, yeah? So honestly, you won't help, so we'll figure it out ourselves. Right. Alright, yeah. We got this. We got this. But even before the foam, how do we even get the door to the utility open? Swanson's been probably camping in front of the door and he has the key. I have an idea. You're gonna have to trust me. We need to knock him out. You're gonna fight him? No. Even he has his limits when it comes to booze. We make him pass out. Simple, safe. He might not even realize we did anything after the fact. There's a recipe for a mocktail in the kitchen. We can follow the steps, but use different ingredients and add kick to it. Come on. So now I'm going to feed Swansea a mouthwash cocktail. Although it doesn't have to be mouthwash. Oh! Always scaring me. We're out of sweetener. Any ideas? I might have accidentally at some point mistakenly misplaced a few packets before. By accident. Right. You could take a look around my stuff. Could be somewhere around there. But also totally somewhere else. Who knows? Anything's possible. The crash sure jumbled everything up. Oh yeah. You're also the Jimmy's also the boss now, so he's being talked to in a different way. I don't have the axe. No. Water and tonic? Fuck that shit. Put mouthwash and isotopal. That's your drink base. Then a sweetener. Okay. Wow. Playing my ass. Spiked cocktail. That drink looks sick. I can totally picture myself on a beach with a hot babe and a few of those. Then I drink too many and throw up all over myself and never be able to drink them again. Ah, good times. Let's just get this to Swansea. Oh, maybe there isn't multiple endings and I didn't have the choice to feed Curly isotopal alcohol killing him. Maybe I was always meant to actually feed him painkillers and not try to kill him. But I would not have been surprised if that was an option. I don't think he's ever waking up from that. Well, this is what the game told me to do, so I have to do it, unfortunately. You know, just like in Bioshock. You taking a teaching my intern now? I personally try to educate based off of years of experience. But that's just me, Captain. Mocktail spice or isotopal alcohol. Here for a good time, not a long time. The fuck is that? Look, we need to keep working together. If this is how I can get us through this without us being each other's necks all the time, then yeah, give it here. We kind of freestyled the recipe. Yeah, I can tell you how to handle this monstrosity, kid. You ain't no mixologist. Sure as hell ain't no mechanic either. You never should have come here. Who the fuck even decided to let you on board, huh? Stick the idiot with a bunch of sad sack adults and see what he learns, eh? Bootstraps and all that. What a load of horse shit. You think it's all going somewhere, but every failure leaves you a little more mangled than before. Older, uglier, meaner, smarter in a worse way. Wallowing doesn't suit you, Swansea. I suppose you think we should all be acting like you. Our hard-working, esteemed captain. I'd say take a load off before the sun finally sets on this party. May we go to hell, but always be on our way. May we never go to hell, but always be on our way. Is he still breathing? He probably bounced off the ground. He'll be fine. His tolerance has been through the roof by now. Probably just wake up with a massive headache. Oh man, he's gonna be so mad. I'll never get a good reference now. Oh. Still thinking about working. Captain, you sure about this? Maybe we could talk with Swansea when he's cleared up a bit later. He's just really into workplace safety and stuff sometimes, you know? Which is like totally cool and stuff, I think. He taught me. It's time to be brave, Daisuke. Curly and I are counting on us. Wait. Whoa, it's like it's barely foamed up at all. Hey, it's those things. I've never been inside one. What do they call it again? Cryostasis pods. Oh yeah, those things are far out. Totally sci-fi. Oh, it looks like one still works. How long can these things even keep you frozen? 20 fucking years. I can't believe Swansea managed to clear up all the foam from here. He didn't. What? Think about it. Swansea never let you work with him on breaking the utility room foam wall, right? No, it needed to be handled delicately. He said I have way too much athletic strength in my arms. I would have just torn right through the foam. I was like, damn, makes total sense. Bummer. So I've been in charge of the kitchen instead. He said it's next level critical to keep stock and organize every day. He had me double, triple, quadruple check everything all the time. Right, of course. He never told you he'd gotten in here? No, but look how busy he must have been. There was never any foam in here. And Swansea has known the whole damn time. Just taking a load off before the sun finally sets on this party, huh? That boozed up bastard has been biding his time until he can save himself. Would getting in a pie really mean you get rescued? 20 years more of a chance to get found. I'd take those odds over our current situation. Not like this, though. Not by living through my teeth while waiting for everyone else to die. No, man, that just can't be right. I'm sure there's a reason. We'll just ask him about it when he wakes up. We'll deal with him after. Right now, we have a job to finish. And the vent looks like it's still in one piece. Whoa, check out those sparks. I hate to imagine how gnarly it looks on the inside. It could be somewhat collapsed in places. You could make it through. We need to try it. Swansea said it's not safe. I know he forgot to tell us about the pie, but he knows like everything about this kind of stuff. Maybe we should just wait for him to wake back up. You said you can handle it. Swansea taught you well, right? Time to prove it. He'll be impressed when he wakes up. Proud. He'll understand why you had to do this. Then you can explain himself. You think so? Daisuke. Everyone's counting on you. Captain's orders. Yeah! I got this! Okay, here we go! There's no way this ends correctly. Ooh! Ah! Anya? What did you do? One day before the crash. Find the gun. Up or down, the illusion of choice. Oh, this could be referencing a lot of things. This could be referencing, well, video games, obviously. But also, like, whether or not we have free will. Which some people say we don't. There is... It's still broken. She could have hit it here. She couldn't have hit it here. Tuesday, the 24th. You are enough. All feelings are okay. You are valid. You are not alone. You'll be alright. Not all thoughts are true. This feeling will pass. You are not a burden. This does not define you. Ooh, that last one. That last one, though. Breathe in. Hold for 4 seconds. Breathe out. Oh, it's the fucking horse. The terrible horse. Yimpy. Psychological evaluation. Human Anatomy 101. First aid on the front line. No DSM 4 or 5. Well, I guess it'll probably be on like DSM 7 at this point. I was wondering if I could open this. No, they won't let me interact with it because he wouldn't do that. Okay. Already checked there. A trusty food dispenser. Oh, maybe it's in the locker of the cockpit, maybe. What's up with you? For fuck's sake! Where is it? Us being let go isn't a reason to hurt yourself. Anya, as our nurse, you never got psych evals. I should have thought of that. You could have come to me if you were feeling stressed. What would you have done? Anything. Anything. You, the crew, are all my responsibility. I told you so over and over, yeah? I'm not gonna hurt myself. You know the gun is in a safety case I can't open. But I hit the case myself. Tell me where it is. None of this has to be on our performance log. We'll figure it out together. I'm pregnant. You're... what? Who would you... Captain. I told you. Listen to me. We can fix this. I've known him for a long time. I'll talk to him. I know he'd never give me the gun to protect myself. So the least I can do is make sure he never gets it either. Oh. So, is it Jimmy then? A reading printed from the navigational computer detected abnormal asteroid trajectories along the route. Course corrections might be required during transit. It's hours until judgment. The bleeding won't stop. Just try to stay still, Daisuke. I need a second to think. We can fix this. Hey, kid. You hear me? Daisuke? Hey! Stop! Don't move! It's alright, Daisuke. Calm down. This line of work. You could never have become like miserable old Swansea. What a tragedy. Decades of hauling ass for a Pony Express. Big mighty bruiser with all the shiny tools. This is where it got me. The good life, huh? I thought you were dumber than a can of paint. Always just chewing my ear off about nothing. Useless ray of goddamn sunshine. Not an A student, career workhorse, or force of ambition. Just a damn good kid trying his best. You could have taught an old fool like me a lot. Close your eyes, Daisuke. Oh, it's that view. The view from the medical ward. You monster. I could have fixed them, Swansea! I would do everything myself! Why can't any of you just give me some time to fucking think? How do you still not understand? It's over! End of the fucking line! He won't suffer one more second because of your delusions. Unbelievable! Stop pretending! I know all about your plan, Swansea. I went to utility. I saw what you've been hiding down there. Sneaking around with that axe, telling Anya who knows what. Now this? You're making sure you're the one who gets inside that cryopod. Huh? I sure did talk to Anya. But it was all sorts of her telling me stuff instead, wasn't it? Shouldn't the captain go down with his ship? Not like it matters anymore. I ain't got no place to be. I got everything I could ever want right up here on this ship. So go ahead. Get in the pod. If you ever get found, you can tell them whatever fucking story you like. You've earned it. There's no footsteps anymore. Oh no, I can hear them now. So many pizzas. There's not that many places for it to be. Right. All the shortcuts are turned off. Well, it's not a flashlight, but it's better than nothing. Anya killed herself. Anya killed herself. I can't look at this blood anymore. And he's still alive. Hmm. Oh, I know. It'll be in the captain's quarters. Well, sorry, the cockpit, not the captain's quarters. The code itself, I mean. It was something I meant to scam previously. Seven, 3, 9. Pony Express personal protection weapon issued to captains in use of unrest amongst the crew. Not yet. Jimmy! Is that a chainsaw? That is a chainsaw. I think that is a chainsaw. 0 days before the crash. I need to go to the cockpit. Cockpit? I told him. Anya, you should have waited for me. But what did he say? Nothing that makes any difference. Did he seem angry? Where'd he go? He just walked away. Curly, I don't want him in here anymore. Hold on, fuck. Just wait, I need to find him. Everything's gonna be okay. time for the moment of truth. The moment where we find out why we crashed in the first place. Well, it's starting to come together rather blatantly, but Jim, I can fix this. What do you think will happen when we get back? We can figure this all out. You and me. All I ever hear is how great a leader you are. God, it's so annoying. But now, what do you think will happen now when we get back? We'll fix this together. Everything you and I work for in our lives, accomplishments, changes, none of it will matter. You've gotten through difficult situations before. This time won't be any different. Work through it, one day at a time. It's not just me, is it? You were supposed to be the one who had everything under control. You said so yourself. The ship, this crew, everything that happened here. This was your responsibility, Captain. That is what you'll be hearing the rest of your life. Or, this can all be remembered as a tragedy. Despite what must have been the best efforts of his acclaimed captain, the Tumbler crew was never found. No one survived to tell the tale. You're standing at the top, feeding cement. I get it now. Right? Right. I'll take care of it. So it wasn't Curly? Jim, tell me you didn't! I should have. I didn't. What the fuck did you do? So we were actually playing from Jimmy's point of view the whole time. Oh, I guess I'm about to deposit him in the cryo chamber. Wow. Oh, what? Woo! Happy birthday, Captain! This rocks! Here. To Captain Jimbo! Come on! You have to give a speech. Go on, have at it. You better make it good. Hell yeah! Our captain, Captain Jimmy. A job well done. Ah, that's why cutting into the cake was like this. A lot of people struggle to put food on their plates. But that wasn't enough, right, Captain? The lowest rung of your ladder is our highest. Until it was all swept from under your feet. Life isn't even worth living at the same level as us. But I forgive you. All of us do. I won't give up on you. Even like this, I believe in you. We're gonna make it through this. Sometimes we thrive, travel the endless reaches of space. But other times we just have to accept days like these. You taught me that, Curly. Let's eat. Let's survive. Take responsibility. No turning back now. Oh, this is on some like reverse Blair Witch shit. What the fuck does this flower represent? Oof. This is about to be a cameo for that one game, El Paso Elsewhere, because literally looks like a level in El Paso Elsewhere. Oh! Welcome to Mouthwashing. This is the developer menu. Don't use this until you complete the game, please. Also be mindful that the chapter selection menu is incredibly unstable and can break the game at any time. Okay. Don't know how that happened, but it happened. I move so slow. This feels intentionally places. It's very intentionally places. Open the developer menu is actually something that the game plans for, though. What? It feels like we're playing that one part of Matt's pain. That one I should have gotten. This is kind of like when you're followed by a dead horse. What? Well, that was uncalled for. It's kind of cheating that he can run, but what can we do? Weird. So I only get one shot, actually. Well, at a time. If I miss the first shot, it doesn't matter. Nice to see you again. It has been a while. But here we are. I can't believe this game has a boss fight. I have something to say. So shut the fuck up and listen. I spent 13 years half cut up to my eyeballs. Drunk, to put it mildly. Then suddenly I saw it. A streetlight shining in my face. 500 gigawatts of the power of God. A vision of my bloated body found in some ditch. Scared me straight. So, I got a collared shirt, mortgage, and a credit card. All the things that make a good man. I hoped I could raise my children and be better than their old man. I want to believe I was never one setback away from my worst self. But the truth is, discipline, drive, routine, the endless fucking desperation to get shit done. A loving wife, great kids, sobriety. I'm telling you, accomplishments I've been chasing all my life. Never felt as good as I expected when I crossed the finish line. So now that we're at the end, taking inventory. Those nights spinning out of my head, sinking into the sofa, broken glass in my palms, bleeding dry, the funniest thing ever. Old dogs laughing and snarling at the waterbed floor, mocking the moon for daring to show its face. All nausea and wreckage and vomit and ugly cruelty. The only problem in the world, an empty bottle. Those were the best days of my life. Yeah. Those were the best days of my life. I got nothing to hide. Ready to face the music. I can see myself for what I am. But you, a cowardly, selfish motherfucker, and you can't even see it. I should have been able to protect the kid. If I could have done one thing right, I wish it had been given him one small chance off this goddamn rock. Swansea, I'm gonna fix everything. We're gonna make it. Fuck you! Take responsibility. The rope finally got used. Here we are. So, this game is actually about the pressures of adulthood, I think. Industrial capitalism turns adulthood into a maze. Of cruelty. It's like a conveyor belt. Pain. And the eyes, they're always judging. So much attention. So many responsibilities. So much failure. So much judgment. You can't possibly call yourself an adult. It's so hard to swallow. But really, adulthood is a goal of responsibility, of self-sufficiency, of hyper-individualization. It is a cudgel to use against anyone who doesn't meet a standard. A standard that is very hard for anyone to actually reach. And part of that pressure of being responsible and being a certain type of person, a certain type of self-sufficient, is used as a shame, something to shame someone for not being able to do. If you can't do this thing, then you're failing. And maybe you don't deserve respect or to be listened to. Of course, that's something that we've kind of brought into this game through our own baggage. You can also say this game is about how workers are divided by corporate workplaces. turned against each other, and how they are both idealized and infantilized. Oh, I think it's a puzzle. Hmm.
Tis old Mother Goose's birthday. We're giving her a party. A party, a party, a party for Mother Goose.
The baker man, he served the cake. It was a sight to see.
Okay. Oh, no more food, so you eat Curly. But you gotta keep Curly alive. Because then the meat will spoil. Someday he'll thank me. Oh, I just fed him his own meat. Oh. What? I think I'm controlling this. Always worry you'll end up like Swansea. Always worry I'll end up like, Anya. Mouthwashing is about a lot of things. The only thing everyone can agree on is that Jimmy sucks. Yeah, seems like it. And he does, to be clear. Oh boy. I want to go home. We are home. Why don't you finish what you started? Don't worry, if anyone ever finds us, I'll still be playing the villain. You'll be the better man in the end like you wanted. I could have stopped it. I'm taking responsibility. No! We can both be heroes. We're a team! Just you and me! Like we used to be! What happened was an accident. We were trapped. I made a mistake, alright? I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry, Curly. We have a lot to unpack in our own fucking brain after this game. Awesome! And we didn't even have that much to unpack until, well, that last scene. That last scene. Ugh. The implication that Curly is now intentionally playing the villain is wow. We understand very thoroughly the amount of self-hate that Curly has, I think. A feeling like he deserves it. Oh, is this like a... This is an ultrasound? Am I doing an ultrasound of Anya? I think I am. Yeah, ultrasound scanner. Take care of it? Alright. Our tryptophobia is very unhappy right now. They nailed the feeding. Oh yeah, they definitely did. An extended episode? What you mean, like a traumatic or like a traumatic or like psychological break? Is that what you mean? If so, then I guess. I mean, extended can mean a lot. Like a day, sure. Honestly, a week, probably. There's nothing else in here. I'm not missing any items, I don't think. Those look like dogs. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's... something? Utero horror. All clean. I hope this hurts. Really gets rid of that bad taste in your mouth, huh? I hope this hurts. Through wreckage. I hope this hurts. Through silence. I hope this hurts. Wash it away. I hope this hurts. All day fire fresh. I hope this hurts. I love that there's a zoom in button. Oh, horses. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Those are definitely horse baby. Ah. IDs? I didn't find everyone's ID. Oh, it's that damn horse.
It's me. Or what should I call you? And above your pay grade.
Pony Express is dead. And so are you.
What do you think of this predicament of yours? Poor you. It's misunderstood.
Polly says,
Shut up. Curly tried his best. I did too. But he's the better man. I see that now. We can both still make it. I'll take care of him. I'm taking responsibility. Curly. Captain. I'm so sorry. Yes. Yes, I do. I fucked up. But I can still make this right. Our worst moments don't make us... Judgment. East Arizona, wondering why I got out of bed at all. When the rain dropped out my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it would all be great. With your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad, not so bad. Any semblance of heroism is a delusion. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's not enough room for two people in here. It's okay, Curly. You're gonna be okay. You always had my back. I ended up hurting you even though I was trying to save us. But now you'll survive. It's like you said. Together we can fix everything. I'm just proud I got to be your friend and co-pilot. Captain. No one can hurt you now. We fixed it. I fixed it. It'd be funny if I get set on fire by this thing or something. It doesn't, this like malfunction, it doesn't actually work. Did dumbass Curly forget to turn on the cryopod? Oh, no. He did at least one thing right. Ah. Well. This is about what I expected. This is fucked up and I love it. Love this game. I can see why it's a lot of people's game of the year. Wow, I finished it in under the 4 hours that people said it would take. Oh, they use some pre-made assets that makes us kind of happy because it's like, oh, they like didn't make everything from scratch, and it's also a reminder that using pre-used assets does not mean that you are like phoning it in or you're not putting in any work or it's an asset flip. I think this game is a pretty good proof of that. Sometimes it's just a placeholder, sometimes it's something to work off of or build on top of. If I go follow you, it'll probably open up Twitter, and I don't want that. So I'm good. Wow. Finished mouthwashing. Wow. Wow, there's a lot of achievements we don't have. Didn't find everyone's employee cards. You have to go back and do that at some point. Wow. Fucking sick. I have no complaints really. We have a button on our console called home and it brings us here. That was quite the experience. This is like Eva meets Silent Hill meets Spec Ops the Line. Hmm. Yeah. I guess you could say that. This a pretty great horror experience. I recommend anyone who likes psychological horror and likes interesting fiction to try it out, especially if you like sci-fi. Hmm. Wow. Can't wait to see how fucked up the mouthwashing fandom is.